Should be good.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Scaling Lean's Weekly Live. You have Jonathan Floransky and Nina Brennan here, co-founders of Scaling Lean, as we are every single week at 11 o'clock Mountain Standard Time here in the Facebook group. We're here just to share tidbits of the sustainable scaling in the online space. Whether you're a small business owner, we have a lot of coaches in the community, consultants, agency owners, people that are just trying to build a brand online. We just share tidbits of what's working, what's not working, what we see marketing trends over the last couple of years. We just share what we know. With that being said, today we're going to share a big marketing strategy that we're going to be taking into 2025, not only for us, but also with our clients. And we're going to share a guide that we wrote for you, which is the ultimate lead magnet guide for small business owners, how to generate high quality leads in 30 days without spending thousands on ads. We believe in ads. We know that ads are going to scale a business, but we also believe that if you are growing an email list, there's a lot of untapped revenue inside of the email list waiting to be tapped into and driven into your business. So that being said, we can dive right in.
Absolutely. Welcome to live, everyone. Every week we're here at 11 a.m. Mountain Time, and that is 1 p.m. EST. Let us know where you're tuning in from. Drop any comments, any concerns in the comment box below. We love to be interactive during these. So this is going to be an awesome live where we're going to really showcase what we've learned over the past 3 years after helping generate over $7 million inside of our clients' businesses. And virtually everything comes down when it comes to client attraction is having a very lead magnet to get someone to take action and then give you their information in the form of an email, a phone number, and their name, right? So that's really what we're going to be covering today. We're going to break down our guide formula, how to create that lead magnet guide, this video here. So if you are looking to get some leads to start off the year and get some momentum with conversations flowing and stuff like that, you're in the right place. And yeah, in.
Yeah, let's be fully transparent of what we've used in the past and also what we see is working best at this day and age. So there's multiple ways to build a lead magnet. You could do free courses, you could do ebook, you could do templates, you could do swipe files, you could do trainings, etc. Don't have a lead magnet in place, your best bet is probably to just create a guide to have a specific outcome. And who we're talking to inside of this guide that we created are product and service-based business owners, personal brands, creator-led companies that are wanting to enhance their reputation online, whether you're on LinkedIn or TikTok or Instagram or Facebook, it works across all platforms. Entrepreneurs to build like, know, trust further than social media platform, and business owners looking to create a systematic, predictable sales. So the whole idea of a lead magnet is to take people from your following or take people from ads, get them into your ecosystem where you can warm them up with email and SMS, and then turn them from that lead magnet that you're pulling in, build that know, like, and trust, and get them either on a call or further down the sales pipeline to a sale. And a lot of times there's a missing gap between social media content being made and sales pipeline being, for being made. And a lead magnet's going to bridge the gap between someone who's just like curious about who you are, maybe follows you, to serious intent of actually buying. What we've seen working is short guides, 2 to 3 pages, very specific outcomes that somebody will achieve. And we want to have it where it's high impact, but low complexity, meaning that somebody is able to come in, they're able to get a quick win or a quick result with the lead magnet, but it's not a lot of effort that goes into it in order for make the result to happen.
Absolutely love that, Nina. And this is why we're so bullish on lead magnets is because it really helps grow our ecosystem and move those people from followers into more interested middle and bottom of funnel people that are more prone to give us their money and learn more about what we're doing in the form of our products and services, right? Totally love what you're saying there. And what we hop into a bit of how to define what we're even going to create our lead magnet about. We won't go too deep into this. We do have the scaling playbook if you really want to know more about that process, which is our overarching strategy for this entire generation conversion process. But this is just a little micro piece of that. So yeah, why don't we break down a little bit of how we define like what lead magnet is going to be?
Yeah, absolutely. So we really take the lead magnet serious in a sense of relevance resonance. And if you don't know what that is, it's really just presenting a solution aligned with your ideal client avatar's current thoughts and feelings. And it feels like you've read their mind. So you've had calls before in the past, hopefully. If you are a business owner and you have clients or you have sales under your belt, you know what's already working. You have a end-to-end solution, whether it's a low ticket product or a high ticket product that someone has bought into before. So that's what you're going to lean into is why did they buy from you? What is it that they were looking for? What was the last straw for them to pull the trigger before coming into your ecosystem and buying or taking out their credit card? And those are going to give you little micro ideas of what to create for your lead magnet. It doesn't have to be too complex. It shouldn't take you more than 30 minutes to come up with an idea of like what should actually be. Writing the content's a little bit different, but just go to your past people that have followed you, or let's rank it from like top bottom. It's people who bought from you, people that have engaged with you and scheduled calls with you, people that have given you their email and their phone number, people that follow you. And this is all places that you can get feedback from.
Absolutely love that. Yeah. And one of the best things that I like to do on a monthly basis is really just look back at my analytics on social media and kind of help you match some of the enticing hooks and content that really attracted the top of funnel people. And you can match that with the outcomes of what your people that are buying really wanted, right? So now you're bridging the gap between what they want and what they need, and you can kind of blend what that is inside of your lead magnet and then create that automatic buyer's journey to move that person from awareness to buyer. And what's so good about that process too is you're basically guaranteeing your result. And if you are a newer business owner and you haven't had a first client yet, then like Nina said there, just to reiterate that, use the feedback you're getting at the deepest level of your funnel. So if you're having DM conversations, what are the people telling you? If you're on a sales call, what are the people telling you? And write your lead magnet outcome based on those feedback points, because that will ultimately get you more of those people.
Absolutely. So let's talk a little bit about the structure because now it's like where you're getting your feedback from, how are your audience members going to resonate with it? And something that I see with a lot of lead magnets, it's you opt into them and it's just long-winded and there's no specific outcome. So I want to talk about the three ways that we break it down of number one is the promise and the setup. So that's going to be clearly stating what the problem is that you're solving. So like for ours specifically that we're dropping today, so stay tuned at the end of this call. We're teaching you how to build highly converting lead magnets. Number two is explain why this matters to the people that you're dropping the lead magnet for. So what's in it for them? That's always like, very common copywriting stance is what's in it for your audience, not what's in it for you. Number three, share what they'll achieve by the end. So when you are creating a lead magnet, make sure that you have the end or the outcome in mind as you are bringing it to the forefront. Number two is the solution. So this is where you break it down or break down your solution into 3 to 5 clear steps. You don't want it to be they're not going to take action. 3 to 5 steps in order to get a quick win or a quick result is going to help your audience member take action and not get overwhelmed and just not move. Number two is include an actionable example. So you're creating a lead magnet based on things that you have achieved in the past or you helped the client achieve. So if Z did this, this is the outcome of this step. If XYZ did this step on number two, that was the outcome. And you want to make sure that it's very clear to your audience member so they see where they're going on the roadmap that you're presenting. Number three is adding tips for success implementation. You could do this either in a storytelling format of showcasing the case study, or you could do it just in a way of like, do this, the X outcome, or what expected outcome you should have. The third thing is the bridge. So celebrate their potential success with the solution. Related challenges they might face. So if you are helping somebody create a lead magnet, what's something that might be a problem? They don't know how to drive leads to the lead magnet. They don't know how to take the leads that they get from the lead magnet and get them on a phone call or get them to a sale. These are all things that you're going to help address inside of the lead magnet. And the last one is offer clear next steps for additional support. So that's going to be your call to action. Every lead magnet that you put out should have not only a clear outcome from your audience, but the clear next steps, what you want them to take, which primarily for our case is always a sale. So do you have anything to add to that, JP?
No, I absolutely love that framework, Nina. I mentioned we will be dropping a lead magnet under this. Right now, we're doing a special offer for this launch to just give you some more information. We've broken it down a little deeper, and it's a little more. That was a lot of information right there to take in. One thing I do want to bring to the forefront, Nina, is our problem complexity and solution. I like this diagram will be very impactful during what you just said there, right? Because I'm coming from experience, and you're on the same board. We started creating these lead magnets, right? Had a tendency to make them overcomplicated, right? And really, the overall goal that we're trying to achieve is to get someone a quick win, so they then see that we are not only a credible source, but there's someone that they can come to get to the next level of their transformation, no matter where that is. So it could be as simple as I'm going to help you get 20 conversations in the next 30 days. It'd be as simple as I'm going to help you write your first guide, right? I'm going to give you the framework on how to lay that out, right? I wanted to bring this exact diagram up because what we're really going for is this sweet spot between high impact and low complexity. It's not too much to consume, and there's a result that's happening rather quickly as they go through your process or transformation framework that you're bringing to the forefront. As we get into this lower quadrant here, if it's low impact, meaning like it's not a lot of value or it's very hard for them to implement and it's overly complex, then you have a tendency of not really having the impact that you could. And the client will have a less tendency to take a next action, whether that's you sending out another email in a week or you asking them to book a call or even just asking to follow up with you and you're sending a DM to them, right? So I think this is very important that we bring this to the forefront. We went through this journey where we were more in this quadrant down here, and I feel like that could be normal, right? Because we begin to go through our transformations, we learn a lot, right? We want to oftentimes over teach, and when you teach something too much, it really kills sales, right? We want to do a high level presentation, deliver some scripts or some templates that will really help get that person to the next level, and that'll be really creating the sweet spot of what you need to really have the most impact.
Yeah, I love that. And something that just came to mind is very similar to what we did at our live event. So you could do lead magnets in any case scenario. And we taught an entire webinar framework at our live event, and it was a lead magnet. We had a lot of people opt in, but not a lot of people take action because it was way too much information. Just like that's real live feedback that you're hearing from people that do lead magnets. It's like, great, don't take away from an offer that you can create on the back end. That's something that, brought up and it was really good and just reminded me of that.
Absolutely. Part of it's going to be a little bit challenging on the live here, Nina, but a lot of what we did inside of our guide that we're presenting on this live is we really broke down the structure of everything. Do you think it'd be impactful if we pulled that up, Nina, or is that something that you think is a little too deep for this one?
A little too deep. If you guys do want the structure and breakdown, it really just walks you through exactly how to make the lead magnet, how to break down the pages, and how to implement the after steps of getting people from lead magnet to call. If you want that, all you have to do is drop hashtag leads below, and we'll send over the lead magnet so you can consume it, digest it in your own time. We'll also have training coming out about it in micro pieces so it's not overwhelming.
Absolutely love that. So why don't we kind of, the last most important thing, in my opinion, how do we implement this and actually put it in action and actually get that lead flow into our conversion engine and really start getting momentum? Because it's great to have a lead magnet, but what if we're not capturing attention? So what are those tangible steps here we need to do in order to get that flow coming? And then we'll go into a couple pitfalls and we'll end this one off.
Yeah, so first and foremost, if you are looking to test your lead magnet, go to your warm audience first. So if you want, before you even create it, like do people that follow you on social media, go to your email list and just make an offer, even if you don't yet have the idea fully fleshed out or the content fully fleshed out. Really, in order to launch a lead magnet, once you have the content proven and you have the title proven, you have a little bit of traction, you don't need a lot. All you need is a simple landing page where you can capture email and phone number. You need a simple delivery system of if somebody is to give you their email and phone number, how are you going to get the lead magnet to them? A couple of emails, maybe a text message. That's really all you need. Create a basic thank you page with next steps of what they should be doing. You could include a quick value video if you want. You don't even need that. It could just be like, hey, like thanking him for the lead magnet, schedule a call, fill out this application, or just a thank you. And then plan your follow-up sequence. So if you do want to learn about the follow-up sequence, we have a diagram inside of the lead magnet, basically taking somebody from they opt in from social media or from paid ad into lead magnet to either booking a call or application funnel. Answers to common questions. So a lot of times lead magnets will stir up questions from interested parties. So make sure you have like that. If you hear a question, just write it down and you have an answer to it. And have a clear offer ready for interested leads. So as I said before, there's a lot of questions or comments that are coming out of lead magnets. Make sure that you have a high ticket offer or even a low ticket offer on the back of a lead magnet to get somebody, if they are asking to work together, you're ready to make that offer. Then from you, JP?
No, you pretty much nailed it there. Just kind of let up. We've really laid this out, really awesome Conversion Pro software, right? We have the opt-in dialed in. It's already pre-done. All the automated sequences is pre-done, templated and everything. Not super complex to do, but we recommend here at Scaling Lean, just touching on this, is we like to house everything in one. Inside of that first like 30K business, if you're a newer business owner, once you begin to scale past 30,000 and up, even of 100 and all this, you can still utilize that same software, but you'll just add a few features to that to enhance your marketing and sales process as you grow, right? So that's how we like to do it. You used to have all the softwares, right, that were all pieced together. We used to have ClickFunnels and responders for email and CRMs. But we recommend with this 5-step process, really just one system, get everything flowing, right? Because that's not really what you need to be worried about. You need to be worried about following up and having those conversations with these folks that are opting in to your lead magnet, right? And then seeing the feedback that you're getting from them, because that's where your time and money is going to come from.
Absolutely. So let's talk a little bit about pitfalls of what to avoid in order to make a lead magnet work and get not only just like people into your ecosystem as leads, but from leads to booking calls or filling out the application funnel.
Absolutely. So we have about 4 listed here. I think these are definitely the 4 that we received over and over again. I touched on the number 1 is definitely making it over detailed and over complex, right? Keep it simple, keep it basic, focus in on getting someone from point A to point B within a 7 to 30 day window with whatever type of transformation or guide that you're creating, right? Keep them moving. It'll make you an authority. It'll make them come back to you quicker, ask questions, and all the things are good when keep things simple. Next one, I don't know if you want me to just roll through here. Avoiding to solve everything in one go. So the way we approach guides is we have one big overarching 30,000 foot view scaling playbook. Then we have all these fragmented guides that come off of that scaling playbook in the form of video training, guides like we're going over now. It'd be challenges, webinars, master classes, right? They all kind of into that main overarching central gateway or central gateway, whatever you would like to call it, feed into that main thing, right? So fragment all your framework and then fragment all your little frameworks off that big one.
Yeah. Keep rolling, JP.
Okay, also don't forget to guide your audience to a next step. That's definitely something that we've noticed. Our clients in particular, right? We always build this awesome guide with them. We collaborate in some cases, or they build it on their own. And we're like, okay, Bob, but like call to action, right? So we need to always have an apply here, a DM me here, a whatever that is for you, have a next step at the end of it and also through it, right? Like you can do pre-selling as part of your guide as well, right? Into other opportunities to connect with you for an audit or conversation about XYZ. So that's definitely a big one as well. And then keep it simple and easy to consume. It's kind of the same as number one, but it really does need to be very consumable. And I do want to put here on the number 4 where our minds are is try to break things down with diagrams and also writing, right? It'll make the document flow. It'll keep it easy and it'll keep the reader moving through the document, right? And when you keep people moving, it's like a third grader that's like coloring, right? They want to like moving and they want to see things and kind of stuck on these big blocks of text, right? Kind of text out. HemingwayApp.com, if you're aware of that. Definitely use that software to keep your reading levels low, and you can plug it in there. If you have any questions on how to keep your reading levels low, just comment read below and I'll connect you with the Hemingway app completely free. So, that's pretty much covers the pitfalls to avoid, unless you have anything to throw on top there.
No, it's definitely covering all the pitfalls. I just want to throw this last reminder. It's like you're creating their first lead magnet or you're in the game and you're just looking to create another lead magnet that's going to drive people in. Doesn't have to be perfect. I think that's something that a lot of people like really hung up on, so they just don't do it. Simple, focus on delivering one clear win and use it as a conversation starter. For a perfect example, one of our clients, he's an accountant, put together a P&L guide. So it's like a P&L template that people can just do profit and loss on. And it's a great guide, but people are downloading it nonstop. He's getting like leads that were running ads to it, but people don't know how to use it unless he gives like a quick video. So we asked him to make a quick video going through it. He put together a video and now it's like, okay, the guide is complete, and he actually generated a couple of calls from it because it was very clear and had a call to action in the video as well as like email sequences is going out. So start small, and if it's proven, we could build off of it. Don't make it over complex as you are just starting. Get the feedback, start building, get more feedback, and it's an iterative process as you are building out your lead magnet.
Absolutely. I love that. Yeah. We approach things here in versions, right? So do version 1, see the result of that version, continue to learn and adapt, get that feedback. Love that you brought that in, 100%. We're not going for version 5 on the first one. Let's just get it done, get it rolling, and then we can adapt and grow as we develop.
Yeah. I think with that said, JP, we could wrap it up. If anyone does want the lead magnet, the ultimate guide to building a lead magnet for small businesses, all you have to do is drop #leads below. This is really how you can generate high quality leads in 30 days without spending thousands of dollars on paid ads, or enhance your ad strategy and get more out of every dollar that you spend on ads with this strategy. We've seen it time and time again, growing leads on email by hundreds, both organically and through paid traffic. This is really the bridge that connects people from they don't know who you are to serious buyer, and they do end up buying. So take us out, JP.
Yeah, absolutely. Like Nina said there, #live will toss you over that guide. Got tangible steps, got some diagrams in there, help you lay it out, get you up and running within the next 7 days. If you put a couple hours a day or even a couple hours a week, you can probably get that thing knocked out in the next 7 days, no problem. That being said, repurposing some of the content on YouTube. So we have some call to actions and stuff to there. We've been super active on LinkedIn. So if you all have any questions about LinkedIn or YouTube, or you're curious to learn what we're doing over there, definitely reach out or click on our link, subscribe to the channel, and drop any comments below.
Sounds good. Talk to you guys next week at 11 o'clock Mountain Standard Time.
Perfect.